Okay, a few more probabilities, getting a little different this time. Scrabble tiles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. We're selecting 2 of them and putting them down in the order that they were chosen. Determine the probability that we get C and then O. If you go in for the first draw and you're thinking, I have to get a C, what is the chance of that happening? There's only a single C, so your chance of getting that would be 1 out of 7. I'll do this in a moment using combinations, and we'll verify we get the right result, but I think this is a simple enough problem we can do it by multiplication law, and it might be a little easier to follow. So, first tile absolutely has to be the C. Now we go in again, we're thinking, now I absolutely have to get the O. Well, the C is already gone, it's been drawn. So I have 6 tiles remaining, and only one of them is an O. So 1 out of 6. 1 times 7 1/7 times 1/6 is 1/42. So there's a 1 in 42 chance that you'll draw CO as your first 2 tiles. If we did this with a different method, we could say there are 7 tiles. Seven P2 is there are 7 objects. I'm going to select 2 of them, and the order that they are drawn matters. In other words, OC would not be good enough here. We need CO. We need the order to be right. So there are 7 P2 ways that we could draw these tiles, and only one of them is a C followed by an O. Let's see if that works out. 7, math left, 2, 2. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not I don't know where I got 4 from, that's a 7. Okay, 7 permutation 2 means 7 objects selected 2 at a time, and we're preserving the order. Sure enough, that comes out to 42. So, you have a 1 in 42 chance of getting CO. Now, if they're both vowels, here they've totally changed pace. Here they don't seem to care what the order is. They just want the first letter to be a vowel and the second letter to be a vowel also. So, looking at vowels, the O is a vowel, U is a vowel, E is a vowel. So, when you first go to draw a vowel, the chance of it happening is 3 out of 7. And when you go back for a second vowel, there are only 2 left, and the total number of tiles is down to 6. 3 times 2 is... Actually, 3 times 2 is 6, cancels the 6 down here. We get 1/7 when we do that. Now, if we do this with one of our new notations, here's what we're going to get. There are 3 vowels overall, and we are to select 2 of them. And downstairs, if we're just selecting 2 letters, there are 7 letters overall, and we're selecting 2 of them. I've switched to C in this case because in here, we don't care what order those vowels appear in. It's not vowels that are in alphabetical order or anything like that. It's just, are they vowels or not? So even though they said in the original question that they're putting them down in order, what really matters is, for our criterion here, the both vowels, do they care about the order? And in this case, they do not. So let's see if this comes out right. 3 combination, 2, and 7 combination 2. So we get 3 out of 21 when we do it that way, which does indeed come out to 1/7. So these both worked. So even though they might say something about how we're putting them down in the order that they're drawn, what really matters is, for your criterion down here, do they care about the order? Here they do. They didn't say C and O in either order. They didn't say CO or OC. They said specifically we want the C first followed by the O. That means you're in permutation mode. If they just say 2 vowels and it doesn't matter how they come out of the bag, then you're in combination mode.